How you doing, everybody? This is my TomTom. It's actually a 720, but I'm going to show you how it's a 940. But for eBay purposes, I'm just going to say it's a 730. But you'll see it has all the options of the 940. As you can see, our first one here, we're going to go in right here, and it's got voice, and that is not on the 720. Go home.
Call home. Is this okay?
Yes.
Phone not connected.
As you can see, it's ready to dial, and it has a Bluetooth, and which is also on the 720, but the voice activation is not. To further confirm, for giving voice directions, home.
Navigate to home. Is this okay?
Yes. Yes.
Planning fastest route.
And there you have it.
The route is 1.4 miles and will take 3 minutes.
Sweet. Okay, so now it has voice. And as you can see here, I do have it set. And I've got my phone over here, which is a Bluetooth phone. And I'll go right here. Let me go to the menus here. Actions, Bluetooth, hands-free, powered on. And here we are. We're going to look for devices. And let's see here. Let's see if we can find one. There's one found. Ta-da! And it's the TomTom, and as you can see right there. So it has Bluetooth enabled. Now as we go on further, we can go through some of the menus here, and hopefully my fingers aren't in the way. And I'm going to show you some websites here in a little bit, but you see it has music, some favorites. Doesn't have it on 720. View route, TomTom traffic. But most importantly are the services, and we'll see in the preferences here in just a little bit. Right over here, as you can see on the TomTom for the 940, we get 3D display. This says turn on 2D, and as you can see, it's already got 3D, but I'll show you the difference here. I'm going to go to 2D, and done. And as you can see, you kind of got this high level. You've got your little arrow there and where you're going to go. So if we go back, change preferences, go to 3D again. Come on. There we go. And as you see, I've got the little motorcycle here in a 3D version, which is just my way. And as you drive, you're at a 3D way. All right. And as we can see here, in just a second, here is the lane images. That is where you get like the 3D as you're coming up for intelligent routing and those sorts of things. So when you come up to a turn, it'll sit there, and this one will blow up, and it'll come to a different picture. And I'll show those to you on the website here in just a little bit. Alright, as you can see here is the car symbols. You can change a bunch of those, but that's on every version. Here I'm going to show you the version number, and I'll block that out a little bit. Okay, let me go back to that one. Version. And as you can see here, we have the app, and then the GPS, and here's the latest maps, 815. Maybe get a good close look at that. Now the 815 version, that is the version that's in the 730, not the 720, even though as we look up here in the corner it says it's a 720. So it is a 730 just by the version of those maps and the Bluetooth. That's what makes the 730 versus the 720. As you can see, we've got the North American maps on here. It's got the boot. And if we look at the app, it's 8204. That's the map version used, actually the application version used for the OS, and if you see the OS, 244890. So as you can see, this has the total OS, not of the 720, but of the 940 version. So now if we go to change preferences here, I'll show you a couple other things. Is it this one? You can speak your street names. So there's one last thing. Here's your Bluetooth. That's already enabled. I won't go to that one. Wireless. Send receive files. And let's see, which one was the one I wanted to show? Voice control preferences. Oh, okay. Here's everything you can say. If you go into there, You know, 2D map, so when you do all the voice, if you forget, you can go through all this. And we're done with that one. Done there. And if the last thing that makes it like a 940, but I only care it's a 730, and that's why I'm going to say okay with it, is the TomTom services. And as you can see, you can do the Google search, which you can't do on the 720, 730. TomTom weather, TomTom buddies with other people, safety cameras, and fuel prices. Now those are all services, so you got to pay for those. Same thing with TomTom traffic, GPS, and then your just account, and you can download more. And then we're back. So as you can see, this is effectively a 9X series, and which is actually, as you see below, and I have a picture attached to eBay, is a 720. And we can see here a couple of websites here. I'll get real close in there. The new TomTom 740, unique IQ and technology advances. But as you can see, the live includes HD traffic, safety alerts, fuel prices, QuickGPSfix, search with Google, and weather, all of which I've shown you. So this is great. This is what I have on eBay, and I hope you enjoy it. And this is my hacked 940 to or 720 to at least a 730, and to essentially a 940 version, but I only say it's a 730. So enjoy and have a great time.